With the PGA Tour app, get access to every shot from the weekend.
What a shot from Scottie Scheffler on the 18th.
Giving you tee times and in-depth scoring of your favorite players. Shot trails that make you go,
wow, what a shot.
The PGA Tour app. Nikki Glazer hosts The Golden Globes, live CBS tomorrow and streaming on Paramount Plus.
With Areski, I got a great result.
After my construction accident, I just called them and they took care of it. Everything.
I always felt like family. He kept me informed. He was very clear on each step of the process.
My boss kept calling me. I didn't know what to say or do.
As soon as I signed my case with Areski, I was able to rest and focus on my recovery.
I recommend them 100%.
If you've been injured in an accident, take action. Call us.
Okay, Areski.
Save up to 80% at the Jewelry Exchange. Quarter carat studs $69, Huggies $149, tennis bracelets $5.99 per carat. 2 carat 3 stone rings or studs $19.90. Guaranteed to raise for double factory direct. The Jewelry Exchange Hackensack.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at the New Jersey Convention Center. Browse the largest display of hot tubs and swim spas in the region with over 50 spas from 6 major brands and up to 50% off. That's this weekend at the New Jersey Convention Center in Edison. Visit hottubnj.com.
Jets Late Night, sponsored by Ames University, Sunday after CBS News New York.
CBS Sports College basketball coverage is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. And by Freshpet. It's not dog food, it's food.
Let's go!
The famed Golden Dome kissed with snow today in South Bend. Our Ford first half stats, 16 points in the paint for North Carolina.
Yeah, and it was one of the things Micah Shrewsbury didn't want to see happen. He wanted his team to keep the ball out of the paint. But to North Carolina's credit, I think R.J. Davis was brilliant in how he orchestrated and set teammates up, and they got a bunch done in the paint. Very efficient.
R.J. Davis, 1 bucket, but 5 dimes, 2 off his season high. What else did you see?
Yeah, I saw good movement. Here you see another nice cut. That's Jalen Woods with the pass made by R.J. Davis. Penetration. Ian Jackson was superb. He had 17 points. Got him outside and inside. But this guy, you heard the guys in the studio, Jay and Wally, talk about Marcus Burton. His return gives this Notre Dame offense a little more punch and some confidence. But they've been behind most of the game because of turnover and then the ability of Carolina to get that ball in the paint.
Hubert Davis has taken a lot of swagger at times, a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I agree, John. Confidence, very composed, and the defense. Wally mentioned it in the studio, talked about how stifling that defense was, and I thought the same thing. I mean, they were tied together, guys in their gaps, eyes on the ball, physical.
Is this a different defense to begin the second?
Yeah, it looks like a zone being displayed by Notre Dame, again, in an effort to try to keep that ball out of the paint and offer a little confusion to the Tar Heels as they were clearly expecting man and now have to reset and recalibrate.
Foul. Davis, Cadeau shaking up. Davis on the drive. Rattles in, and he passes Armando Bacot, the outright second leading scorer in North Carolina history.
And he did it with the knife that he's added to his game. A little floater, although he's had that for the last couple of years.
And he and Bacot, who still chat regularly.
I'm sure they do.
There's, of course, a little bit of talking back and forth, but they both talk about just being in the presence of great. So what rejection there, Howell, the other name on the list to be in that company.
Exactly. You just like to be in the conversation when you're a player doing something special, and there you see it, 23-49 and counting for R.J. Davis.
Of course, the leading scorer, Tyler Hansbrough. Shrewsbury out of the corner, a little flat. Hansbrough, the leading scorer in ACC history, and his brother Ben, a big part of the Irish team for years as well, one of the tethers between the programs.
Yep.
Davis for 3. It's heel, Jai, the boxing board. Tay Davis, one of several Irish players, had some foul issue in the first. Right, number 2, Pat missing his teammate from as recently as a year ago at Baycott, and the legendary Phil Ford, the first freshman to start for Dean Smith back in the day.
And the smooth shooting lefty Sam Perkins on that list as well. I think Hansbrough is in comfort zone. I can't see RJ being able to track him down over the remaining portion of his career.
Ford, the first freshman to start his collegiate debut, was a critical part of 4 tournament teams.
Yep. One of the all-time college greats. A good NBA career as well.
So Notre Dame only had 3 free throw attempts to makes in the entire first half. Already a couple here to begin the second. Did see Micah Shrewsbury speaking with lead official Brian O'Connell at great length at the end of the first half. Good look there by Jackson, who's got 19.
Jay Wright, he's going north of 20 today. You don't even have to worry about that.
It just looks so smooth. I mean, almost easy at times.
Oh, man, he's a bucket getter. And he's got a unique ability because he gets it at all 3 levels. And he's got a composure to his game that belies his youth. And that's a good-looking shot there by Shrewsbury. Can Notre Dame string together consecutive stops? North Carolina has really done a nice job executing offensively. And I give this guy a lot of credit, R.J. Davis. He's been patient. He's been on target with his passes. That was a bit of a force by Cadeau.
Alako, hard screen. That's a foul on Jai. That'll be his second.
There's Ian Jackson, and this is just going to work, folks. Pretty good defensive position by Alako, and then Shrewsbury taking advantage of his size on the smaller Elliot Cadeau there, got to his spot, and then created the space he needed.
Oh, what a feed. Right down the grand of the lane. Seal and sink Jalen Washington.
That's big time. Well executed. Beautiful hook pass, and then a nice roll. Good ceiling roll. Sometimes guys roll and just roll to a spot. That time Jalen Washington rolled into a defender and put him on his back so he could finish on the catch.
I usually go seated with cream cheese myself.
Yeah, I can handle that too.
And line drive with a foul. You saw the foul concern that has mounted some for a thinner Notre Dame team. And here comes the return of Burton.
You know, it was interesting talking to Micah Shrewsbury. We wondered why Burton wouldn't start if he was coming back. He'd warm up and then start. He actually was thinking more about the second half of the game in terms of having Burton, who hasn't played in several weeks, be in a position to see if he can act. In fact, finish the game as the minutes and intensity pick up in the second half, perhaps.
Bad pass. Misfire to Alako.
Carolina has maintained this multi-possession lead. As a matter of fact, it's only been a single possession game. It hasn't been one since way back at 14-12 in terms of the score.
Now the lead has ballooned to 12. And there's just been a calmness about the execution of this Star Eagle team.
Well, one of the things Notre Dame doesn't do is disrupt you defensively. They're not going to get out and pressure you and force turnovers and get into you. They've got to do it a little different. And as a result, you can find a comfort level if you're the opposing team. This time, good activity, though. I think Davis got a hand on that ball and was able to force the held ball there. And Notre Dame comes the other way with it.
And here's Burton. Burton gets fed against Cadeau. Screen from Sundro slips through. Nice spin and a kick. Timer back to 20. So what kind of action worked best for the Irish to get some rhythm?
Well, we've seen when they've thrusted quickly, they've gotten some quality shots. Fighting this half-court defense because Carolina is so locked in and playing a physical brand of defense, too. Bumping cutters and pressuring the ball and attacking the screens. See, everybody's in solid position here.
Shrewsbury contested, hit the top of the backboard and the iron. Somehow Sanders got it, pocket picked. Cadeau follows to Davis, right at Alako. Mr. Jackson for real!
Does not get a lot better than that, folks. Carolina pushes that lead out to 11.
You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package.
What's this? You keep dog food in the fridge?
It's not dog food. That's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies from my boy Junior.
What are we doing here?
Anybody else? We were at Grandma's.
When you dedicate your life to saving others, don't you deserve something dedicated to you? We think so. That's why the government chose AT&T to build FirstNet, a one-of-a-kind nationwide network for first responders. We put first responders first because their connection changes everything.
When the temperature drops and winter settles in, you've got two choices. Close your eyes and think warm thoughts, or open your eyes, grab your gear, and get out here. This winter, there's only one choice worth making. And there's only one vehicle lineup that embraces everything the cold has to offer. The official vehicles of winter. Jeep, there's only one.
At Domino's, we're all about cheesy. From our melty oven-baked pastas to our new 5-cheese mac and cheese. And for a limited time, Domino's Rewards members can try our new mac and cheese for half off points.
Join Drew Barrymore and Nick Burleson. Let's play some Hollywood Squares! The new Hollywood Squares premieres CBS Thursday, 8/7 Central.
A thing of beauty, the AT&T fast analysis. Points off turnovers, 14-6 in favor of Carolina. Here's an opportunity in transition. Ball right there. Here comes Mr. Jackson, and it's an easy lob pass from Davis to the flying Ian Jackson. Bronx Boogie, airborne style.
Captain Jack does get him high there, and that's now 7 dimes for R.J. Davis. That is tied a season high. He is a game best plus 14 without scoring all that much.
He's only taken 5 shots. Been an excellent fourth floor game from R.J. Davis thus far. But this is the end of the floor where Carolina has really asserted itself defensively. And Hubert Davis talked about that. When they defend at a high level, is Marcus Burton doing what he can do. Gets isolated, and he'll have an and one chance when we come back.
Shrewsbury and company coaching them up as hard as they can, but Hubert Davis has the Tar Heels rolling on the road.
Okay, Noah's gonna make a fire. Our job is to let him do it by himself.
Kind of what you got there?
Greg, it's important to challenge young homeowners turning into their parents.
Not a great start. You gotta turn it. You gotta turn it. Doesn't look structurally sound here. Tom?
They can't help themselves.
A fire starter?
Okay. You know, cavemen, they built fires with nothing but their wits and their bare hands.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Can't watch this.
Georgie and Mandy returns new.
Ooh, I like that.
January 30th on CBS.
Healthier starts here with Get Covered New Jersey. When life comes at you fast, quality health coverage is a must. If you need health insurance, now is your time to enroll in coverage through Get Covered New Jersey. Quality, affordable health coverage with choices that fit your life and your budget. 9 in 10 get financial help, and many pay $10 a month or less. All plans provide free preventive care, coverage for prescriptions, emergency services, and more. Enroll by January 31st at getcovered.nj.gov.
Vacationing is an art, and the Palm Beaches are your canvas. Stroll along sun-soaked beaches. Unwind at boutique resorts. Explore hidden and not so hidden gems. Here you'll discover a lifestyle that's nothing short of a masterpiece. Curate your perfect collection of experiences in the Palm Beaches.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter. With high-tech features, excellent reliability, plus get incredible value from the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
Scan here to stream news while you enjoy the game. CBS News, New York.
Live CBS tomorrow. Join the party at Hollywood's wildest award show. Nikki Glaser hosts the Golden Globes. Live CBS tomorrow streaming on Paramount Plus. From the Golden Globes to the home of the Golden Dome here at South Bend, campus of Notre Dame, and Ian Jackson. What a freshman campaign. He is the first Tar Heel freshman to pour in 20 in 4 straight games since Tyler Hansborough, who was the ACC Rookie of the Year in 05-06. So Burton caps off the end one. He's got 9.
Yeah, Burton's looked good, considering he hasn't played live game in several weeks.
Jackson given the isolation. Oh, the creativity. Kiss miss, but he'll go to the line.
Well, that's the ground level Bronx boogie. Yeah, that was all of that.
It's been 3 years at Cardinal Hayes, and then our Savior Lutheran in the good old boogie down. A foul here charged to Sundra that gives him 2. So now Jackson at the stripe. He already has 21. His young season and career high is 26. That was a couple of games ago against Campbell. It's only his 3rd straight start. It was the injury to Trimble that opened that door. I have to think he'll be starting the rest of the way.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens once Trimble comes back. I mean, the strength of this team is clearly its perimeter as he misses 2 free throws. But yeah, that'll be an interesting situation to watch once Trimble is back.
And Hubert Davis, you had asked him, and he said he hopes he'll be back soon. He was optimistic, but no specific timeline.
Exactly.
Burton, just right down the drain of the lane. He'll shoot a couple.
Well, with him back in the lineup, his ability to do just what he did there, get into the paint with some force and draw fouls, gives Notre Dame a chance to kind of re-establish a different rhythm. One of the ways you can break up an opposing team's rhythm is by getting to the foul. You make them have to stop, you knock down free throws, and you can chip away at the lead.
Foul to Cadeau, his 3rd. The Irish this year at home 6-1. They score over 80 points a game in this building. They shoot